Messi contract extension talks reportedly heading toward one likely outcome. Paris Saint-Germain could be saying goodbye to the Lionel Messi era after 2 seasons. The 35-year-old's contract expires in June, and with the toxic environment surrounding the club, it would be ideal for both sides to part ways. PSG and Messi appear to be heading toward a divorce. The French media outlet notes that both parties are not trending toward an extension. The Ligue 1 giants don't appear ready to do anything to keep the 2022 FIFA World Cup winner. However, it doesn't mean there's no possibility for an extension to be reached, but it will come on the capital club's terms. PSG reportedly wants Messi to lower his salary demands, and as of now, the Argentine doesn't appear keen on taking a pay cut to remain in Paris. Neither side seems to be moving toward the other to continue this relationship. Messi was booed before the contest against Olympique Lyonnais on Sunday at the Parc des Princes, which led to former players such as Emmanuel Petit defending the veteran goal scorer. "When I hear that, for me, it's an insult to football," Petit said on RMC Sport. "I know that today there is only a pack of dogs who only think of drooling on Neymar and Messi. If I have any advice for Messi, get out of this club. This club is not a football club. It's a pre-retirement club, even for 20-year-old players. No player has progressed since joining PSG. Is it Messi's fault? He's a maestro with a stick, it's up to him to have players around him who make the effort. The Verratti etc., who always ask for the ball at their feet and never make a call. Galtier is right when he says that it is up to others to do this supersession. Only Parisian supporters don't realize that you need to have a squad around Messi, something they don't have and won't have because they, the leaders, are bogus in their recruitment. Divorce seems inevitable and would be the ideal outcome, with Messi possibly returning to FC Barcelona if the Spanish club can make the finances work. Barcelona call on LaLiga boss Javier Tebas to quit over referee corruption affair. Barcelona on Monday called on LaLiga president Javier Tebas to quit over false accusations allegedly made by him concerning their referee corruption case. The Spanish giants made the demand after a newspaper claimed Tebas had written to the Spanish public prosecutor accusing 2 former Barca presidents of wrongdoing. Last month the Catalan club was charged with corruption after payments of more than €7.3 million, $7.8 million, to a company owned by a former refereeing chief were uncovered. In a statement following La Vanguardia's report, Barcelona claimed Tebas presented false proof to the public prosecutor to incriminate our club. FC Barcelona wants to express its deep anger, indignation and disgust, the statement read. It went on to demand that Tebas appears in public to provide answers, adding, "For the dignity and respect of the presidency of La Liga, Mr. Tebas should resign." Tebas in response denied accusing anyone in a post on social media. Last month the club said they paid José María Enríquez Negreira, the former referee and ex-vice president of the refereeing committee of the Spanish Football Federation, CTA, between 1994 and 2018, for reports and advice related to refereeing. In Monday's statement, a bruised Barcelona claimed they were the victims of a media lynching for something that never happened. Barca have never bought off referees. As well as the club and Enríquez Negreira, 2 of the club's former presidents, Josep Maria Bartomeu and Sandro Rosell, are facing the same charge of corruption. "Past glories are saving me from the sack," Jurgen Klopp. Ahead of his side's match at Chelsea, Liverpool manager says he could easily have suffered the same fate as Graham Potter. Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp admits he is living off former glories, having escaped the sacking epidemic which saw 2 more high-profile casualties at the weekend. Klopp began his pre-match press briefing before his side's trip to Chelsea by saying, "The elephant in the room is that he is still in work," while Graham Potter and Brendan Rodgers were dismissed from their respective jobs at Stamford Bridge and Leicester City. White, Saliba, Saka, Arsenal injury news and return dates ahead of Liverpool clash. Mikel Arteta's side have several fitness worries ahead of Sunday's Premier League clash against Liverpool on Sunday. Arsenal clinched a 4-1 win over Leeds United at the weekend thanks to goals from Granit Xhaka, Ben White and a Gabriel Jesus brace. The North London outfit secured all 3 points without defender William Saliba, who has been nursing a lower back injury since last month's Europa League clash against Sporting CP. Star attacker Bukayo Saka was also left out of the starting lineup on Saturday after Arteta revealed that the England international had been under the weather in the build-up to the match. Right-back Ben White withdrew from pre-match warm-up earlier than his teammates, but the former Brighton star played the full 90 minutes in the end. Speaking after the win, Arteta said, White had some issues in the last few days, but he's a big fighter and he wanted to be here. With the injury of Tomiyasu, we are a bit short in that position. He scored a goal as well, which is good news for him, and he was very good again. With that being said, Football.London has rounded up all of the latest injury updates we have involving Arsenal players ahead of this weekend's vital fixture away to Liverpool. Milan slam breaks on Napoli's title charge with big defeat. AC Milan hammered runaway Serie A leaders Napoli 4-0 on Sunday in an incredible performance which slammed the brakes on their opponent's charge to a first league title in over 3 decades. Rafael Leo outshone Kvaratskhelia in the battle of the wing wizards with a brilliant brace, while Brahim Diaz and Alexis Saelmakers netted the other goals for the rampant defending champions, who move up to third. The biggest win of the Serie A season for Stefano Pioli's side was also a third league defeat for Napoli, whose huge lead at the top of the table has been cut to 16 points after second-placed Lazio beat Monza 2-0 earlier on Sunday. A difficult 2023 has left Milan 20 points off the pace, but they have struck first blood in a trio of matches against Napoli, which will conclude this month with the Champions League quarter-final between the two Italian teams. It's an incredible feeling, but even if I hadn't scored today, we still played very well, said Leo after his first goals since mid-January. Napoli were without injured star striker Victor Osimhen, but an otherwise first-choice lineup was humbled by Milan, who have boosted their chances of qualifying for next year's edition of Europe's top club competition. Milan are however only a point above local rivals Inter Milan and Roma, who sit fifth on goal difference following their 3-0 win over Sampdoria. It's only the first step. We have another 10 matches left in the league in which we need to have the same attitude, Pioli told DAZN. Liverpool should copy Fabinho transfer for next Kylian Mbappé to fix biggest Jurgen Klopp issue. Liverpool should keep an eye out on the next Kylian Mbappé coming through at AS Monaco to repeat Fabinho's transfer in order to fix Jurgen Klopp's midfield depth. For many years Liverpool fans had a not-so-secret fanciful wish. After years of evading the Reds' grasp, there was a sense that one day, sooner or later, Kylian Mbappé would be leaning adorned in the crimson-red shirt at the AXA training complex. Liverpool had wanted to bring Mbappé to Anfield since he was a teenager. They came close a few times when he was back at AS Monaco, but in the end there was no cigar. Then last year, when Mbappé seemed like he was on the brink of a departure from Paris Saint-Germain, once again rumors surfaced. But in the end, the French superstar penned another long-term contract with PSG, quashing hopes of Liverpool landing him anytime in the near future. Erik ten Hag to put 5 Man United stars on transfer list, including Joel Glazer's favourite. Erik ten Hag is looking to make some serious cash this summer by flogging some well-known names at Manchester United so that he can snap up his top targets. Erik ten Hag is ready to stick 5 Manchester United players on the transfer list this summer to free up funds for new recruits, and Joel Glazer's favourite Anthony Martial is said to be among the stars who could get the chop. The Red Devils splashed out a staggering £213 million on new signings last year, with the likes of Casemiro, Antony, and Lisandro Martinez arriving at Old Trafford. By contrast, United only recovered £11.6 million from selling Andreas Pereira and Tahith Chong. Ten Hag is hoping this summer will be different and is ready to offload some big names that don't appear to fit his system to free up even more funds to land his top targets, Harry Kane being number 1 on his wishlist. The 5 players that Ten Hag is ready to part company with for cash, according to the Men, are Harry Maguire, Brandon Williams, Alex Telles, Martial and Eric Bailly. The latter is currently on loan at Marseille and will join the League One side permanently should he hit a milestone appearance and trigger the move. If he doesn't, United will stick him on their official transfer list. Dean Henderson is another player that United are reportedly open to selling, with rumours the goalkeeper could be used as a bargaining unit in an audacious bid for Tottenham's Harry Kane. Jadon Sancho is also said to be in danger of being sold, with Ten Hag reportedly growing impatient with his lack of progression in a Man United shirt following his £73 million transfer from Borussia Dortmund. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like and share. See you again with more news. Bye for now.